Okay. So, back with probably the last episode of the Drunklocke, unless I get royally screwed somehow this episode, which could absolutely happen. At that 100% could happen. Hell, this series could go on for another 10 episodes for all I know. But right now, we appear to be well on our way to the Elite Four, and then hopefully we just find out what our Mewtwo encounter is, and then that's it. So to recap our team real fast, we got our Gengar, our Metagross, our Castform, which I am stunned is making it to the Elite Four, but, you know, it is what it is. Venusaur, Lugia, and Walrein. I really just need you to take a look at this team. All this power, like a legendary, a couple, at least one pseudo, a bunch of other strong stuff, and then Castform. The fuck. Anyway, I was just grinding, so I guess that's what I'll continue doing. Voice chat is open for anybody who has that permission. Because that's what, pretty much grinding is just going to be what we're doing for the next several minutes. Probably an hour, actually, if I had to guess. News pass. I said it last stream and I'll say it again. This thing has a hell of a moveset, man. Just far out. Also, I feel like I should be in here instead of in there. Just getting it done. Slowly but surely. Nope, you will not learn Moonlook. That is a drink. Alrighty. One down, several to go. What did magic code even do for you? See. I guess I'll just keep going with training whoever's weakest on the team at the moment. That's a drink. I love how all of a sudden I'm getting all the worst possible encounters once I switch over to Lugia, the mon that takes forever to train up. Oh, God, it's so tedious. But it's almost over. All goes according to plan. This should be the last ever grinding session for this series. Oh, that's fucking obnoxious. That's a drink. Motherfucker paralyzed me. Ow. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no, it has fucking shadow tag. Alright, well, we'll have to struggle our way out. Goddamn shadow tag. Okay, you can go in front for a bit. Avatar the Last Cum Bender. I mean, technically a water bender, I guess, would be... Could also bend cum. Me and Patrick watched a trailer to a porn parody the other day called 10-Inch Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then the same company made another one called Dr. Whore, which is like Doctor Who, but with an R-E at the end of Who. So, yeah. I think the name of the company is like Wood Rocket or something. I don't know. Either way, they're weird. That's a drink. The parody of what? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one was called 10-Inch Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the Doctor Who parody was called Doctor Whore. Goddamn Protect. Wasted my time and my PowerPoints. 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles. What the fuck, man? If you got a dick that big, you got something wrong with you. I don't know. I mean, I think that's definitely well above average, but I don't know if that's like mutant above average. The point is, 10-inch kind of sounds like teenage, which is why they picked that. And they are talking mutant turtles that eat pizza. Them having 10-inch dicks is definitely far from the weirdest thing about them. Yeah, just keep throwing these water types at me. They're like EXP pinatas from my Venusaur. Far-fetched. Average is 6 inches, so I guess that's not so far-fetched. It isn't. Not really. Especially not if you're a mutant ninja turtle, perhaps. God damn it, I hate you, Crawdaunt. Fucking protect.
Hello.
Who are you?
Miguel.
Miguel. I'll look. Oh, Miguel.
Yeah,
Miguel, okay. I heard you. Okay. Because I thought you might have been Migetsu, but just your mic cut off halfway through saying your name. So it was like, Miguel.
I have shitty Wi-Fi. That's my bad.
No, I mean, you came through completely, but I thought you were Migetsu and your Wi-Fi was shitty. Oh, hey, Ultimate Space Ghost. If you ever feel lonely, just remember laundry will always be there for you. Okay.
That's good philosophy.
It's my sense-free philosophy. I gotta go heal again. We're very close to the Elite Four right now. I only need a few levels on everybody before I'm satisfied that we can win.
I believe you this. I hope you win.
After the hell I've gone through in this stream, I better fucking... After the shit that I've had to put up with, dude. I don't... actually, yeah. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to learn Solar Beam, but I just... I misclicked. Oh, well, Solar Beam, I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's a 2-turn move. That basically means it's 60 power points. Because it takes 2 turns to charge up, and you could just be attacking with those turns.
That's very fair.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a drink for that level. Oh, boy.
Shot.
I don't even fucking feel it yet. And that's bad news. Because grinding is the only occasion where I really want to feel it. I'm gonna do this tedious ass shit. At the moment, trying this off-brand Captain Crunchberry cereal called Berry Bunch Crunch. Says Space Ghost. Is it one of those cereals that comes in like a bag and like the bag advises you to cry in it afterwards because you're in poverty?
That's the type of cereal I get.
Or you just use the bag to vomit in afterwards.
Either or. That cereal is either really good or really bad sometimes.
I haven't had a bagged cereal in ages. It might be good. I mean, bagged cereals have a reputation for being like the budget alternative to the other cereals. Space Ghost apparently can taste the cheapness of it.
My friend's parents always used to get Cocoa Puffs. My mom always got Dino Pebbles.
Dino Pebbles. I've heard of Cocoa Pebbles, but never Dino Pebbles.
It did knock off Cocoa Pebbles, bro.
Wow, I bet it was great.
It tasted like cardboard.
Uh-huh. So you might as well have just eaten the box it came in. Did it come in a box?
No, it came in a bag.
Ah, so it was indeed a bagged cereal. Mm-hmm.
It was a bag cereal.
I
Yeah.
mean, technically all cereals come in a bag. It's just sometimes that bag comes in a box.
The bag comes in a box, and the box goes into your house.
Mm-hmm. Which is a large box in and of itself.
Yeah.
A huge bag for $5. It's okay. Lucky Charms generic Walmart brand is called Magic Treasures. Or as I call it, Tragic Treasures. Yeah, Magic Treasures.
There's no.
Magic Treasures. Not Lucky Charms, goddammit. Magic Treasures.
Take a look at me, Magic Treasures.
They should call them Unlucky Charms.
They should do that for like around Halloween time.
Can't decide what to use. Okay, there we go. God damn it, Metagross is taking longer to level up than goddamn Lugia is. I will never get out of this cave. I will never see the end of this cave.
And I was playing through Pokemon. I think it was Ruby, and I got to Steven when I was like 8, and I saw Metagross. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I want it, and I could never find where Beldum was.
The only time I ever even got like the pre-evolved version of it was when I would find. I don't remember if this was in all 3 versions or if it was only in Emerald, but Steven Stone will leave a Beldum in his house in a little Pokeball, and you could just pick it up and walk out with it.
I think that was in Emerald. I'm not too sure if it was in Sapphire or Ruby, but I remember it in Emerald.
Great value, Magic Treasures with the mascot. You ready for this? Robert the Rabbit. Not a leprechaun, not a pirate, a rabbit. Trix already has a fucking rabbit. Robert the Rabbit. Because they kind of sound alike, you see.
Oh my god.
Therefore, it's funny.
Did you say Robert the Rabbit?
Yes, Robert the fucking Rabbit. That's what Space Ghost typed.
Is it like supposed to be like a knockoff of Roger Rabbit?
I don't know, because when I think of rabbits as cereal mascots, I just think of Trix.
Yeah, Trix or fuck, what was that other one that has a rabbit?
Tricks are for kids and creepy adults.
I have never liked Trix in my life, ever.
I can't even remember the last time I've had Tricks. It had to have been when I was a kid. Hence why they're only for kids.
July 16th, 2011.
Wow. That's incredibly specific. And the cheesiest matching game on the back of the box, like, find these 4 differences. Even a blind person can spot them. Oh, I love those. Because I'm like the most... I actually have a hard time with them because I'm the most inobservant person on the face of the planet. I will miss shit that's, like, right in front of my face.
I'm sorry.
I might as well be cross-eyed. Yay, Fortress. It got, oh my god, it nearly killed my fucking cast form with Explosion. Holy shit, that would have been... Well, I mean, out of all the Pokemon on my team, cast form is the one I'm least concerned with losing. For, like, precisely that reason.
Castform is the cloud with tits, right?
Yeah, it's the titty cloud that turns into other forms based on what the weather's doing.
Yeah, okay. I never, when I was a kid, I thought Castform was really weird. I thought she looked like a pair of butt cheeks.
I mean, it's not it's still not what I would consider to be a good Pokemon, but I have come to respect it a little more because of it does have a pretty strong move in Weather Ball.
I like the concept of it. They
Yeah,
should do.
it's a neat idea.
I feel like they should try and do that again, but make the Pokemon actually useful.
Yeah.
Like an evolution of Castform. That'd be cool.
They should make a. Well, they've already kind of done this, actually. I was about to say they should make a Shang Tsung Pokemon that just turns into other Pokemon, but then I remember Ditto exists, and Ditto is horrible, so. But I mean, it could learn how to turn into other Pokemon besides the one that it's just battling. I actually wrote on the box with a pen a capital T and R to make tragic treasures. Sad treasures. Failure pile in a sadness bag. Ooh, I burned him. Anyway, what were you saying?
I cannot remember.
Alright, well, when it comes back to you, feel free to hopefully get it past my loud ass mouth.
Oh, Metroid Prime. I played that recently.
Oh.
That's it.
I only played the first few minutes of it.
I like it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to sit down and actually try to play it front to back. I've played Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. I mean, obviously, both of those were for the channel, but then I played them on my own afterwards. And
I feel like it's a different experience when you play it for like viewers and then playing it for yourself.
I would imagine so, yes. Like, because with... I feel like the best kind of game to stream is a game that you know front to back.
Yeah.
Either that or a game that's full of weird shit that you can react to live. One of those two
like
things.
some like really ridiculous games for like the old Game Boy or something like that.
Or that one PS2 game where you're playing as a person that can stretch people and things, and your enemies are women with enormous tits. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Look it up. It's called Stretch Panic. Samus's favorite meal, Metroid Prime Rib. I mean, the boobs aren't exposed or anything. It's not like fucking rated. It's not non-work safe. It's not gonna get you in trouble, but it's that's what's in the game.
What the fuck?
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's one of the weirdest games I've ever seen anybody try to play. Square-Eyed Jack tried to play that game. He's this Australian video game reviewer, and he couldn't stop fucking laughing at it.
Why are they so big?
I have no idea who came up with it or why, but to the surprise of absolutely no one, it originated in Japan.
Of course, it's always Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. It's your boy Cletus, the sex offender. Hey, Cletus, the sex offender, welcome to the stream. I think the cereal is the berries of Captain Crunch after 30 days without a shower. That implies that Captain Crunch showers. I would hate to... Imagine eating a cereal, but instead of milk, it's shower water. Alright. Got me a drink.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta talk to my niece real quick.
Okay. Specifically, unregistered sex offender. Is that like unregistered hypercam? Alright. We're slowly but surely obtaining these levels. Yeah, we in the voice chat. I mean, this is a grinding stream. Of course I'm in the voice chat. I'm waiting until I'm trying to get to the Elite Four. I gotta get everybody to 68. Or at least that's what I want to do. That's the arbitrary, who is Shirley? Somebody that you should not call Leslie Nielsen that thing. He doesn't like it when you call him Shirley. You should call him Sirius.
Howdy, y'all. It's your boy, Cletus, the unregistered sex offender. Kia.
I just got back from the cousin fucking convention.
I'm so inbred. They call me Flower.
They call you what?
Flower.
Flower. Oh. Yikes.
It's an unfunny joke.
I didn't hear the first part of it either, so I just completely missed any and all context.
Oh, what I said was, I'm so inbred. They call me Flower.
Oh, okay. Now I vaguely understand.
It was a bad joke, I know.
I mean, most of our jokes are bad. That's why this channel never got popular. Why it's never gonna get popular. We're not the comedic geniuses of our time, I don't think.
Wait a minute, Blizzard was only 5 pp in Gen 3?
This dude is way beyond south of the Mason-Dixon line. He's so south of the Mason-Dixon line, he wraps around and goes back to Canada.
Yo, the average Alabama family tree is just a triangle.
Fucking Habsburgs look at that family tree and go, God damn, do y'all ever have sex with anybody outside of this?
No, we gotta keep the bloodline pure.
So pure that our faces wind up looking like the fucking moon mascot from McDonald's back in like the 80s and 90s. Hopefully he has the courtesy to give someone a reach around.
Nah, his arms aren't long enough.
No.
He got T-Rex arms.
Did you ever watch the fucking, like, what was it, the Oblongs or something like that? That cartoon on Adult Swim that was basically like, oh, this family that lives near chemical runoff and the dad has no arms and legs and he just kind of bounces around like a fucking exclamation point. And the son has or the daughter has a dick growing out of her head. The two older brothers are fused together.
That doesn't ring a bell.
It was a weird fucking cartoon.
Though it was probably like later at night, on like the rotation that I used to watch Adult Swim on. I would usually go to bed at around 1 a.m. and that was like like during the Metalocalypse block. Like I would watch I would start watching it like not like whenever it switched from Cartoon Network to Adult Swim, and I'd watch until like halfway through the Metalocalypse block before going to sleep.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Back when I don't know when I first started watching Adult Swim, but when I watched Adult Swim, there was like the early block of like, okay, there's Futurama, Family Guy, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, etc., and then it went into anime like Inuyasha and
Same.
Yeah, cool stuff like that. I'd stay up for Inuyasha, and sometimes I would wind up catching it again because I couldn't go to sleep. I was and still am a terrible insomniac.
Same.
Old man Flash, back in my day.
Though sometimes I could like go like for like a full week without my insomnia hitting. But other times I'm up like 30 hours straight, and it's like not healthy. But the second that I like, even if I'm like dead tired, sometimes my body just says, nah, your brain ain't tired yet.
Yeah, it's like your body's tired, but your brain isn't. That's what really sucks.
So I totally want to go to bed, and like the second I like lay my head down and close my eyes, a billion thoughts start buzzing around.
Yeah, your brain just remains active, and it just keeps you awake and thinking, and then you just like, and you get to the point where you get frustrated. Like, come on, I want to go to bed, and at that point, it's never gonna happen because if you're frustrated, that means you're like. That means you have energy to be
adrenaline going on. Your
Yeah.
adrenal glands are active.
Yeah, that's when you're never gonna get to bed. You might as well just stay up and wait until you feel tired again. I remember back when Toonami came on when the sun was still up. You kids these days.
Yo, primetime Toonami, man, that's like what got me into anime.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it was practically nothing but anime. I mean, it was DBZ obviously, but then there was like Tenchi Muyo, Outlaw Star.
There was Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, of course. I was into Sailor Moon before I got into DBZ, and my brothers relentlessly mocked me for it.
There was also a bunch of mecha anime.
Oh yeah,
Gundam was one of them.
Big O.
I want to say Evangelion was there too, but I could be wrong.
I don't think it was. I don't remember Evangelion playing.
I think Evangelion's themes were a bit too adult to be put on Toonami.
Yeah, I think it was a little too heady for little kids getting back from grade school. Do you know the phrase "one man's trash is another man's treasure"? Wonderful
Yeah.
saying, horrible way to find out that you were adopted, says Space Ghost.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Damn, Space Ghost is adopted.
He was adopted by the actual Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Dude, that show was so fucking. That was one of the first shows that was ever on Adult Swim, I think, and it was just so fucking bizarre as a concept.
Yeah.
Like, let's just take clips from this old TV show and just cut them out and put them onto a talk show set and just have them argue essentially the entire fucking episode. That's all I remember is that they argued constantly.
Like, in your opinion, what's like your least favorite thing that was ever on Adult Swim? For me, it's probably the Eric Andre or whatever show. I hated that guy. He was so annoying.
I love Eric Andre, actually.
Like, I like him now, but when I was a kid, like, I just thought he was super unfunny.
I could see
But now
that. I mean, his humor is very, very visceral and like primal in a way, and random.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of thought beyond just complete and total fucking chaos.
Like, I will say one thing, he is like the epitome of like early 2000s humor.
Yeah, he's wild as hell. Just
Like, that was like the hee raw so random era of comedy.
yeah, like kind of Invader Zim and shit like that.
Yo, Invader Zim, that was my shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch it very much when I was like, it came on Nickelodeon, right? It was Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't watch it very much. I spent way more.
But when it on Nickelodeon was a bit before my time. Like, by the time I started watching it, it had moved to Nicktoons, which is kind of sad because we all know Nicktoons. is where cartoons go. It's like Nick at Night. You know you're old if a show you watched as a kid is on Nick at Night.
Oh man. I'm trying to think
remember-
about what my least favorite show was on fucking Adult Swim.
Like, I like most of the shows on Adult Swim. If I had to choose like a weakest link for me personally, I kind of like, even though it's a really good show, the one adult that I always really like, the one Adult Swim cartoon that like, in my eyes, was like the weakest overall was probably Robot Chicken, which is like the most. Is it fair to say that like that's like the most iconic Adult Swim show? Like when you think of Adult Swim.
I don't know. When I
Like-
think of Adult Swim, I think more like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which was on for
Oh, yeah,
like
that is
ever.
right.
That
Yeah,
one,
right. I completely forgot about the show. Holy crap! That is like the most iconic show. Like, I remember like hold on a second. What would you consider like the big three of a Adult Swim?
I remember Home Movie says Adult Space Ghost. Yeah, I do too. And I was reading your comment about the original Adult Swim where the dude was yelling all kids out of the pool. Yeah, no, I completely remember those bumpers too. It's like there was the one where the guy was like, "Sir, what are you eating? No eating in the pool. Sir. Sir. Sir."
You want those? You know what scarred me as a kid when I was watching Adult Swim? That fucking sun.
Oh, the one where it's like, what the fuck was it? That one, yeah. People wrote creepypastas about that shit.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like the dawn is your enemy or something like that.
Yeah, that thing. The dawn is your enemy. The fucking sun.
Yeah,
Like basically, the channel that I used to watch the most as a kid was like channel 58, which in my area was Cartoon Network. So like I would just watch that channel like all the time, and like I kind of just accidentally stumbled upon Adult Swim, and I was like, "Ooh, these are the shows that my mother doesn't let me watch. Good thing she's asleep."
yeah. Hell, my parents didn't care.
No, I would always, if I was awake for whatever reason at 6 a.m., I would switch to Nickelodeon, because, like, at 6 a.m., like, I don't know why, but as a kid, I really liked Family Matters, and Family Matters was on from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m.
That's the one with Urkel, right?
Yeah.
I watched. I think I watched some of that when I was little. When I was like, before we even got Cartoon Network, I would sometimes catch that. Some cartoon thing I remembered they aired on Cartoon Network, where someone shouted, "My anus is bleeding," says Space Ghost. That I don't remember. Are you sure you're not like crossing that over with a dream you had about going to the proctologist?
Yo, remember that episode of Family Guy where Peter needed a prostate exam, but he didn't know what that was, and he thought that Dr. Hartman was raping him?
Yeah, I do. I remember he like has this visceral reaction where he like jumps away and like crashes into a bookshelf or something.
And
No,
he's like cowering in fear.
Yeah, I remember that. And he's talking to the doctor totally casually, even as he's bending over with his ass exposed, having no idea what he's gonna do. And as soon as the glove makes contact, he's like, "Ah!" Yeah, I remember that.
No, like that was back in like the first 3 seasons when Family Guy was still good.
Yeah, pre-hiatus Family Guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you count shows like Futurama and Family Guy as like Adult Swim shows? Because I don't really count them as that.
Not really.
So like iconic Adult Swim shows would have to be Adult Swim originals.
like Robot Chicken, fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Metalocalypse.
Yeah. Honestly, those might be my 3 for like. They're not my favorites, but they're definitely the most like iconic. They're the ones that summarize what Adult Swim was back then and kind of how it got steered into what it is now.
I'm gonna be honest, I do not like modern Adult Swim shows. They're just trying to emulate what they were.
I heard that like after the first 3 seasons, Aqua Teen kind of went to shit too.
Yeah, it did.
If you hear any weird train noises, that's because there are weird train noises.
Is King of the Hill an Adult Swim original?
No. No, it most certainly isn't. It's another Fox show, I think.
I love King of the Hill.
King of the Hill is great. King of the Hill might be one of the best adult cartoons ever made, and it's because it feels like it doesn't even need to be a cartoon.
Like, in my opinion, the best thing for me about King of the Hill is, even when I was a kid, I didn't understand a goddamn thing they were talking about. I still liked it. But now that I'm an adult and I actually know what they're talking about, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Like, it has such good character writing.
Yeah, I mean, King of the Hill is one of those shows where they never got to the point where Family Guy did, where they just stopped caring about consistent characterization, and it just became like all of the characters are just either one note or they're there to be like joke fodder or something, or they're there to just like spout one-liners and shit.
Even Bill, like the joke character, has a lot of serious moments.
Yeah, and he has moments where he goes beyond being just like the joke. Like when there's that weird subplot where he dated Ann Richards for a while. There was that thing where it turned out he was like part of a really rich Louisiana family or whatever.
And like his actual backstory on how he became who he is very sad and compelling. He was like gaslit by the whole military pretty much.
Oh. I'll need to rewatch that. I don't remember that. I don't remember that aspect of his backstory. I know there was Lenore, where he got dumped by Lenore. Uh-oh, I heard a loud buzz. Is that you, Reaper?
Oh, I'll Steve, think it is.
I love how I'm just consistently able to guess. Anytime I hear a loud brrr, it's like, hey, Reeps, welcome to the stream.
Yeah,
Mike Wazowski, you didn't hand in your paperwork.
How did you know I was watching a Monsters Inc. meme video?
The voice you did.
Oh, because that was what Justin was saying. Yeah, I was watching the friggin' it's an edit of the fucking scene where the dude gets his gets his hair shaved off, throwing a sock on his back. And the beginning part is just this tentacle guy just flailing his arms everywhere, and it's the funniest thing. He goes, it's just him phasing in and out of the door over and over again.
Space Ghost says that's his intro, the buzzing sound.
Yes. Yes,
So-
it is.
David
Undertaker has that badass guitar riff with the fucking strobe lights, and Reaper's introduction to the ring is just. Bzz.
I mean,
Yeah, David Letterman has like live jazz music. Reaper has.
It was even worse back in my old house because instead of a fan, I just had a whole ass air conditioner next to my room. Like it was in a wall, like it was outside the wall, but the wall was like thin enough where you could still hear the air conditioner. So in my earlier videos, you just hear throughout most of the video. and there's nothing I could do about it.
That reminds me of that one Courage the Cowardly Dog episode where they go to a volcano and there's some guy living in the volcano in his office. And his office has like 30 air conditioners in it.
I'm kind of tempted to do a let's play of the really, really shitty Yu Yu Hakusho GBA style RPG. There's like a Yu Yu Hakusho Fire Emblem game on the Game Boy Advance, and it's so bad.
Sounds good.
Like, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, but like, there's only been like 2 good Yu Yu Hakusho games, and they weren't even released in the US.
I don't think I've ever played a good Samurai Jack game. Like, between the ones that we played for the channel and like the ones I've read about.
I just miss the 6-pack series. It just sucks that like your guys' schedules don't align that much anymore.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I really want to revisit that and start doing that again, but I don't know. I have to organize it with. The problem with it is for one thing, my job requires me to interact with a lot of people, and sometimes I have to interact with a lot of really pissed off people. And by the time I'm done at work and I come back, I want to be alone. I just want to be left the fuck alone. And that doesn't lend itself very well to wanting to record Let's Plays or do live streams.
Oh, I totally know that feel. I worked retail for like 2 years. It was hell. Especially when you deal with like Karens and shit.
I mean, my old job was retail. I didn't mind it so badly because I was a stalker. So most of the time people kind of just walked past me, kind of just left me alone. But at my current job, I have to interact with people who are wearing fucking ankle bracelets for a variety of reasons. So criminals or people who have gotten DWIs and shit, and people who are going through the system and hate it and often like to take their frustrations out on me because I'm the one putting the fucking bracelet on them. So my job in retail, I was like one of the phone guys at the help desk at a local mall. Oh, that I bet that sucked.
It did.
Space Ghost says that's why I haven't been live in a while. Work kicks my ass. I mean, that's just how it is. I think that's a lot of the reason why people fall out of live streaming. It's not that they get sick of live streaming. It's just they don't fucking have the energy for it after work and after dealing with people. Because so many of the kind of people who want to go on the internet and live stream themselves playing video games are introverts. Like, that's why it's easier for them to go on the internet and stream themselves playing video games than it is for them to go to, like, a bar or a fucking place like that or something and interact with real people.
Like, you could have, like, the social interaction without the stress of looking people in the face.
Exactly. You don't have to be in their space and smell them and you know, be close to them and shit. And if you offend them, the most they can do is, like, leave.
Netflix keeps whoring out this fucking, what's it called? This Jeffrey Dahmer, documentary, and I refuse to, watch it, because, like, I don't like the way they did it. They, like, instead of just, like, doing interviews with the people involved in the case, they completely reenacted and dramatized the case.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, they took someone, like, instead of just interviewing
Step one on how to ruin anything involving Jeffrey Dahmer. Try to humanize Jeffrey Dahmer.
Also, the dude that they cast to play Jeffrey Dahmer is way too handsome.
I don't know. I mean,
Like,
I need to see him, but Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't a half bad looking dude when he, like, at least young Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, have you ever seen his high school photo?
Yeah.
Like, if I were gay, I'd hit that. Not gonna lie. Like, I'm not
he's
gay.
Like he's no Ted Bundy though. Like no homo though. Ted Bundy. I can totally see how Ted Bundy had the charisma to get away with what he did for as long as he did.
Well, a lot of what Ted Bundy did when he actually got his victims, he'd pretend to be fucking crippled or something. Or like he'd be like wearing a cast or something and be like, "Could you help me carry my groceries to my car, please?" He'd pretend to be fucking like the opposite of sexy, which is like really vulnerable and weakened.
He also had a surprisingly high IQ.
Oh yeah, a lot of serial killers do. You got to be pretty smart to like serial killers get away with that shit for a while, and that's why they're serial killers instead of just killers.
The fucking Unabomber was a literal genius. Like his IQ was like higher than Stephen Hawking's IQ and higher than Einstein's estimated IQ.
Yeah. I mean, Edmund Kemper was the same way, and he also liked to cut women's heads off and fucking stick his dick in their mouths. He was nuts.
Yeah, Ed was fucking bizarre.
Like, that dude was he was no relation to Al Bundy or King Kong Bundy, says Space Ghost. And then Space Ghost also says, I'll still do uploads like cooking or engine repairs, but killing a couple of hours of my time where I could be relaxing is just a waste. Yeah.
Even though I do not understand how there's some people that could just be full-time streamers. Like, that just seems like such, like...
I mean, I feel like I could do it, but I feel like I would need help coming up with ideas.
Like, even though I don't like Hassan, I will admit he does get a lot of undue hate.
Hassan?
I don't like him. Oh, Hassanabi, like, he's like one of the biggest Twitch streamers. He's a total... I don't like him. I think he's a total jackass, but I also think he gets way too much hate.
Yeah. I feel the same way about pretty much every lolcow.
So I personally think that a Christian deserves the hate.
Well, I mean, after what they recently did, yeah. Absolutely. But before that, I don't know.
It annoys me that Chris Chan came out as trans, because, like, I personally don't think that he is well enough in the mind to make such an important decision about his own life. So, but it makes me feel like an asshole, because, like, there are gonna be people who, like, aren't that familiar with it, who are just gonna assume that I'm an asshole, and that I'm just purposefully misgendering, but... What are your opinions on Chris Chan being trans? I personally think he's too delirious to make that kind of life decision.
I'm personally fine with going with they for them because, like, I'm as a non-medical professional, I'm not qualified to determine whether Chris Chan is actually mentally ill or just... Well, I mean, obviously they're a little bit mentally ill. They have the, autism and everything that,
And I think that at the start, he was just like a cringy autistic dude, but, like, I don't know if you've read, like, his prison letters. He legitimately thinks he's fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Like,
well
he
then...
thinks he's Jesus.
Then, I mean, Jesus was identified as a male. Therefore, you can't be female Jesus. Jesus was a dude.
Like, in all of his letters that he responds to, like, pretty much everyone that sends him letters in prison. But basically, he starts out every single one of his letters, and, like, he signs himself as, I believe it's, like, Christina Christian Sonichu Jesus Christ Chandler, some dumb shit like
Herbert Camacho Mountain Dew fucking Elizondo.
It's like at some point Chris Chan is gonna have more middle names than fucking Picasso.
Pablo, Diego, Jose, Francisco, De Paul, Trinidad. Well, I don't remember them all. He has like 20 something middle names.
Barack
Yeah.
the Islamic Shock Hussein Super Allah Obama.
The Super Best Friends, they were that episode was allowed to show Mohammed, but the Tom Cruise one wasn't. I don't know why.
I put something in the Discord.
Not the dick sword.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, sign up for my Discord if you're not already. If you're watching this after the fact, go and there's a link to my Discord, and you could go in it and occasionally someone might post something in it, and it's really
By the
cool.
way, you guys know how everything is like its own bootleg brand that has a very similar name?
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw this shit at a local grocery store, and I just had to take a picture.
Let me see it. I want to see it.
It's literally
It's like bootleg Nutella.
it's just appropriately named Nutella. Just cutting straight to the chase.
Nutmaster.
Yeah, above that I put a brand new official Pokemon design.
Oh, that
I
reminds
wish I
me.
could
Did I
dig
tell you guys recently I got a Switch Lite?
That's not a Pokemon,
Yeah.
sir. That's a Digimon. I refuse to accept that as a
It
Pokemon.
looks like a shitty ass vase.
What's next? Are they gonna make Necroark a Pokemon?
It looks like Clefairy for dickheads. Or not Clefairy, Chansey for dickheads.
Yeah.
It looks like a Chansey. Looks like a Chansey fucked a Seismitoad.
It looks like a Chansey fucked a light bulb.
It looks like Chansey, Seismitoad, a light bulb, and Poliwhirl are all in an orgy. And,
It looks
and somehow this spawned out of it.
It looks like Chansey fucked DSP.
Its Dex description is just gonna be DSP quotes.
You know,
Why'd you
feel
fucking
kinda
catch
bad-
me, dude?
Like, I feel bad for like Wings of Redemption, but I don't feel bad for DSP.
Well, that's because DSP is just a straight up, like, asshole all the time. Whereas with
Yeah.
Wings of Redemption, you can see those moments where he gets really vulnerable and really, like, you can tell he's genuinely hurt by all of the trolling and shit. Whereas
Yeah,
DSP is just too ignorant to fucking realize the depth of
Yeah, and
it.
also, there's, like, at least Wings started out, like, Jordy started out his career, like, in a positive light. Whereas DSP, when he started his YouTube channel, he was already hated in the fighting game community.
Yeah, he's pretty much never not been known as a dickwad.
Like his first moment of fame was where he peaked when he placed 4th in a tournament for Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And that was only because they were playing a fucking crippled ass buggy port of the game.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, some people break out PS1 Super Turbo just to make a DSP jab. 'Cause that's how bad the port is.
At least it's not as bad as the fucking Final Fantasy VI PS1 port, where like the magic evasion stat just plain doesn't work.
Brilliant.
Technically, we are all serial killers, says Space Ghost. Long after he actually said that. He said that like 20 minutes ago. Anyway, I'm gonna get more booze now.
Okay.
Yo, Reaps, I got a game that you should credit Quest.
Oh boy. What is it?
I was rewatching some old AVGN videos, and you need to play Jekyll and Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, my favorite fighting game.
In your opinion, what's the worst game you've ever done for Credit Quest? Like, not the game that's pissed you off the most, but the one that's like the most objectively bad.
Hold on. I would need to go and see what I did on my old channel. Because I know I did some there.
From what I've seen, the game, like, from what I've seen of your FGF series, I haven't watched that many videos, but it seems like the Arcana Heart one pissed you off the most from what I've seen.
That game is just a fucking exercise in patience.
It's like, what if you were playing a bullet hell, but
I'm
in
back.
a fighting game?
Yeah, and that version, like, at the time when Paris does moves, it makes the game lag. And then...
Kind of like Skullgirls, where, like, the game itself is just a normal fighting game, but the boss just throws so much shit on the screen for no reason.
Because learn how to block, son.
What the fuck, dude?
That's what it's for. But yeah, on my old channel I did Street Fighter 1, which is not the original Street Fighter 1. It was a Mugen of Street Fighter 1. So that doesn't really count. KOF 94, that's just rage-inducing. I mean, the game's stiff as fuck, but it's not bad. KI 1, also really, really hard, but not bad. And then Melee and Soul Edge went unfinished, except, well, not Soul Edge. I eventually finished. I redid and then finished it on my current channel. Melee, I still have yet to finish.
I loved your Toguro fight. No, I personally think you got more mad from, in my opinion, you got more mad at Karasu than Toguro.
Because Karasu's bullshit. Like, they're both bullshit.
Like,
It's like, I expect Toguro to be bullshit. Fucking Karasu, like, unless you learn to throw fucking beams at him, which you're not gonna learn that immediately. I had to check the move list, which I cut from the video.
I like how Hiei, I love how Hiei is, like, all pretty much dog fit. Like, there's only, like, 3 characters in the game. So, like, 4 characters. Like, there's, like, only 5 characters in the game that are actually, like, S tier. Like, the game has 2 tiers, S tier and F tier.
It's like Melee.
Good or
Level
bad?
2.
You're either Yusuke, Zero, Genkai, or Toguro. Because, like, the thing is, that Karasu fight wouldn't be that hard if it weren't for the bullshit mechanic they put onto Kurama in that fight.
Yeah.
Which, a fun fact, you can actually unlock that 0 damage base Kurama. You can unlock, like, those guys, you can unlock the crippled versions of Kurama and Hiei as costumes, and you can actually use them while crippled in an actual fight. It's hilarious.
It's like how in Dragon Ball Z Sagas you can play as one-armed future Gohan. Because fuck it.
Def Leopard Gohan.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know Future Gohan was in that game, because I haven't played that game enough to know how far it goes. Does it go to Boo, or no?
It goes up to Cell. Yeah, and it has an unlockable. It has a mode called Pendulum, where you can just play any character in any stage. But I'm pretty sure like the exclusive characters in that mode are Broly and Bardock. I think those
How
are the...
good are they? Like, I wanna get an ISO of that game just to run off my jailbroken PS2. Or like if I do it, I'm just gonna be doing the free mode, and I'm gonna be like using a save that has everything unlocked already, because I am not playing through that game.
I mean, I could probably find it and DM it to you.
No, I mean, I could easily find it. The thing is, do I really want to?
Do you really want to? I mean, if there was a way to do like net play of it, I could probably like guest star you in a marathon of misery just because it's ass.
I've seen multiplayer gameplay of that, and the camera is a whore in 2-player for that.
Yeah, the camera
Okay.
fucking nags you to death and then sleeps with the guy that cleans the pool.
Yeah, and then once you get to a boss fight, you just fall through the floor. Or not. That's not that the boss falls through the floor. Or it's that one fucking level where you're playing as Vegeta. You're either Goku or Vegeta, and Dr. Gero is shooting the other one over and over and over again. And you can I think you're fighting Android 19 while you're doing it, and you just beat 19, and then Gero just does not stop blasting.
Dro
Goku
is
or
the
Vegeta.
dudes on the roof from fucking Dick Tracy NES. That's Dr. Gero.
the fucking snipers!
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't stop shooting.
Dude, I love those, there was that little period in AVGN where he would get extremely fucking mad. Like, way more than
Yeah.
he usually did. And he never did that before and never did it again. It was, Dick Tracy, Batman Forever, maybe a couple other games, but he got, you could hear him getting legitimately, almost uncomfortably mad to where you're like...
In my opinion, even though there were Jekyll and Hyde and Simon's Quest before, I personally consider the fucking Karate Kid video, which is the third video, I consider that the first, true AVGN video.
It kind of is. It's the first one where
Yeah.
it's like a hybrid of him in live action and him playing the fucking game properly recorded. Because, in the first Jekyll and Hyde video, he just recorded his fucking TV screen with, a camcorder or something.
Because the joke was he didn't even want to give the game the effort
Yeah.
of being on a recording.
In Simon's Quest, he just didn't show himself in the camera at all.
Yeah.
In Jekyll and Hyde, he introduced his Rolling Rock, which Rolling Rock is garbage.
Yeah, it's not very good. I've had it. It's not great.
But then again, is that the joke?
Maybe that is. That just happened to be what he had at the time, from what I...
No, I mean,
Maybe.
James Rolfe said that that's actually his beer of choice. He said, on Twitter, that he unironically prefers it over Budweiser.
I mean, I don't know if Budweiser's much better than Rolling Rock. I mean, I've drank way more Budweiser, but
My beer of choice is Yingling.
stick to the
Yeah,
local brew.
Yeah, for a little bit he did switch to that for a few episodes, but then went back again for no reason.
Yeah,
And he never explains why.
it's because Spider-Man pressured him into drinking it for a while, but then once he was safe in his assumption that Spider-Man was now gone, he went back to his Rolling Rock.
One of my I love the dichotomy between Freddy and Jason in his first Halloween special. Jason would get super pissed off and get mad when he would talk bad about the game, but Freddy was just like, "Oh yeah, nerd, play that shitty game."
Well, that's because when you think about it, it kind of makes sense from a characterization standpoint, because Jason is basically an 8-year-old trapped in an unstoppable zombie monster's body, whereas Freddy is an adult, horrible, sadistic rapist who fucking died and came back as a dream monster.
Also, can I just say that I hate that one of the criticisms of the new I hate the new Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. I hate that 2010 piece of was 2010 or 2008, whichever one it was. I hate that garbage film, but I do think that one of the dumbest criticisms that they quote changed Freddy's backstory to being a child rapist and not a child murderer, but Freddy in the original movie was originally intended to be a child rapist too. They just removed that because like a focus group decided that wouldn't be a good choice.
And I mean, it is pretty ugly. I mean, and they were trying to go for a charismatic villain kind of thing. Even in the first one, they were trying to give him.
I forget who plays Freddy.
Robert
In
Englund.
the remake.
Or no, not
No,
okay.
no,
Okay, in the remake.
I don't remember it either.
I know Robert Englund is.
Kane Hodder for some reason.
Yeah.
Isn't Kane Hodder like the guy? Like, even though he's only played Jason like 3 times, he's like the Jason.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Because he did.
He did the most famous appearance of Jason, which was like he started the zombie Jason era.
Well, no, not exactly.
Like
that was C.J. Graham in Part 6 who started the zombie Jason. But
Yeah,
Kane
he was
Hodder
a-
was for the rest of it in like the 80s movies.
Yeah, he was from 7 to X.
Yeah.
Yo, did you know that to this day, 7, like Kane Hodder as Jason in 7, still holds the record of the single longest uncontrolled burn stunt in cinema history?
I did not know that.
Like, when they lit him on fire, like, you could, like, he actually got burned during that, because, like, he still has burn scars on his back, because, like, you can actually physically see that in that scene, if you look closely, you can see that Kane Hodder is actually bulked up by, like, a flame suit. Like, that burn was an uncontrolled burn. Kane was, like, no joke when it came to his stunts.
Yeah, he did a lot of his own stunts, and
Like, you know that scene where,
he
like,
brought
the Winnebago...
he brought a lot of physicality to the role in a way that other Jasons didn't, where he acted through, like he pantomimed. He did a lot of pantomiming. Like, you could tell what Jason is thinking by what he's doing. Like, you could tell when he's pissed off. You could tell when he's confused. You could tell when he's like completely fucking.
One of my favorite scenes, like, you know the famous sleeping bag scene?
Yeah.
Like, that scene, that was originally just going to be one of the outtakes, but the part where he, like, threw it to the ground and kicked it, he was getting so pissed off because, like, the prop wasn't working. It's like,
Oh my god.
That reminds me of another thing. Like, you know that the famous dinner scene from Texas Chainsaw?
Oh yeah. My roommate and I sat down a while back to watch the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'd watched it a few times and he'd never seen it, and I fell asleep halfway through because I was drunk. So I passed out.
No.
So he was watching it by himself, and he told me like the dinner scene genuinely like got to him a bit.
You want to know the
Yeah.
best part about that dinner scene?
Is it improvised?
Because they were filming in the middle of fucking nowhere, Texas, in the middle of the summer, in the blistering heat, their actual fake blood coagulated, so they couldn't use it. So, and the actor was getting, like, the actor who played Leatherface was getting pissed off. So
Oh,
instead of using a
wasn't it
prop
Gunnar
knife, he grabbed
Hansen?
an actual knife and cut
Yeah,
her fucking finger open.
That one was Gunnar Hansen.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that's so crazy, like, that he actually physically cut her hand. Like, that was no warning, too. She wasn't expecting it to be real.
Oh shit! And she just ran
Which
with
is
it.
which is why her screams of pain seem so real. It's like that scene from Lord of the Rings when the dude kicks the helmet. Like, the helmet was actually steel and he broke his fucking toe.
That seems
Oh,
like the kind of thing you could
yeah.
never, ever, ever, ever get away with today.
Yeah. There's a story of Army of Darkness. They were shooting like one of the battle scenes. I think it was like towards like the end, where like Evil Ash and like the undead army try to like surge the castle or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And while they were shooting like the stunts for that, because Bruce Campbell did stunts, he was wearing like a metal like chest plate, and it actually dug into his chin a bit, and like slashed it open. And he was bleeding, so they were like they wanted to just patch it up. But the makeup he was wearing, he already had like fake scars on his face. So they're like, which scar do we patch up? And it's like, the one with blood on it.
Yeah, the one that's bleeding.
There was another scene from a Lord of the Rings where, like, you know that scene where Boromir deflected a dagger, throwing it in with his sword?
I have not seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Basically, there was a mishap at the prop station, and Boromir's actor almost fucking died, because, like, that was an actual real knife.
They almost accidentally killed Sean Bean.
Yeah.
No, Trevelyan, no.
If he had botched that stunt, there would have been a knife in his skull.
Yeah.
God damn.
Movies, man, they're dangerous.
See also Wizard of Oz.
Didn't Jet Li literally die in a movie because they used the wrong gun for a gun stunt?
That was Brandon Lee.
Oh, Brandon Lee.
Yeah, that was the crow.
Is that the guy Alec Baldwin shot?
No, that was a cinematographer, right?
He shot a guy. Or woman.
Alec Baldwin shot a guy and did not take any responsibility for it.
That's kind of like how when he was like in 19, Mark Wahlberg fucking punched out a Vietnamese dude's eye for like no reason.
He's just walking off stage pissed off because he had a bad show or something, and he just...
Yeah, the crazy part is, it turns out that the Japanese dude, that Vietnamese dude didn't actually care because that eye already didn't work. So he didn't press charges.
That's probably why it didn't work, because it wasn't in his head very well. It was like disconnected, so someone was just able to come along and punch it straight out of his head.
That's how Mark Wahlberg was able to punch his eye out.
Yep.
Also, before being a famous actor, Mark Wahlberg had some fucking workout videos in the 90s, and they were hilarious.
Oh yeah. I think John.
Pancakes.
I think JonTron did a video about those.
Yeah, he did.
And despite all of those, they're not as funny as Vin Diesel's.
Yeah. Have you seen Vin Diesel's recent interviews? He's so creepy.
I'm not that enthusiastic of a.
I just saw it because like
enthusiastic of Vin Diesel.
I just saw it because it went like viral on social media because like he's married with kids, but he was hitting on his interviewer super hard, and it was so creepy. He kept calling her beautiful and sexy and all types of stuff repeatedly. Like, probably complimented her looks like total like 50 times in that interview.
And all
he
this
wasn't even
time,
paying attention to her questions, he was just like hitting on her.
and all this time, I thought Vin Diesel was a homosexual.
Got
someone-
added to the family.
Yeah, man, add her to the family.
Damn it, I keep forgetting Shiftry is a dark type.
Yo, what are your guys' opinions on Andrew Tate? I think he's I don't like him, not one bit.
I watched Salty DK Dan's video about him reading the I don't watch Star Wars Twitter thread, and just the fact it kept going and going and going. Like, he had
The
to have
funny thing is,
he had to have replied to that himself like at least like 30 times, all to say the same shit.
the funny thing is, Andrew Tate loves to brag about being the 4 times kickboxing world championship, but he's in the fucking ISCA conference. Like being the champion of ISCA is like being the champion of fucking NXT. No one gives a fuck.
I don't know either of those things. Y'all are at a point where you're completely losing me.
Oh, NXT is like one of the newer WWE shows where it's basically more a reality show than fucking a wrestling storyline.
Oh, so it's complete and total horse shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm
Like,
glad a complete and total horseshit human being like Andrew Tate is a part of it.
Like he's a kickboxer of like kickboxers. The real pros for kickboxing go to two specific conferences. They go to K1 and Glory, but ISCA is like the biggest joke. That's like being the fucking that's like being the champion of ISCA is like being the best player in the WNBA.
Well, those poor female basketball players. I don't have much else to say beyond that.
Like Andrew Tate would unironically get his ass beat by Ronda Rousey. He says all this sex stuff like women can't fight and all types of shit. I'm like, he said that like you can tell he's never been hit in the nuts before because he said that if a woman hit him in the nuts, he'd just be pissed off and wouldn't respond.
Yeah, you see, I have ingrown nuts. My nuts are so small that they're up in my body. So I wouldn't be mad if a woman hit me in the nuts. Because I would be mad that she put her foot into my body, and that's hot. Andrew Tate, 2019.
Andrew Tate also has like this course you could pay $50 for. $50 a month where he just invites you to a Discord and has a bunch of random people he found tell you shit you could just find for free on Google.
Andrew Tate gives you Google for $50.
And if you miss a single payment, he kicks you out of the program and doesn't let you repurchase it.
What a bitch.
Wait, he doesn't kick you out of it. He just mutes you on the Discord and puts you in a server, in a channel where the only things you see are whenever someone else in the program gets a payout, which doesn't happen that often, but he's a douchebag.
He's gonna make you jealous.
He's like, oh mate, what color is your Bugatti? I'm like, Bugattis are fucking ugly. If I got an exotic car, I'd get a Koenigsegg or a fucking McLaren. I wouldn't get no trash-ass Bugatti.
I don't know what... You've lost me again.
Oh. Andrew Tate, whenever someone criticizes him, he always tries to, like, flex his money like it matters.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, any rich, insecure douchebag is gonna do that.
Someone called it, he also moved to Romania. He also moved from the UK to Romania because he got tired of police bringing him into station for rape for rape allegations. That's even his own words. He said that he literally said, verbatim, the reason I moved to Romania is because it's more corrupt.
That other government was like, could you maybe rape our women 100% less? Like, would you do us that favor?
And he's currently under investigation for human trafficking charges.
Oh, well, I mean that's a thing, I guess.
He tried saying, "Oh no, I didn't traffic these women. They just came to my party and mysteriously lost their passport, so they couldn't go home."
No, they self-trafficked, you see.
Like, basically, Andrew Tate's brother lures in girls by, like, saying that he loves them and that he wants to invite them to like, his fancy mansion parties.
Fucking Pepe Le
Then
Pew.
Then they get them blackout drunk and, like, destroy all their personal records. Like, they destroy their licenses, they destroy their stuff. Allegedly, but it's totally fucking true.
Probably. I mean, I'm not prepared to make any kind of blatant declaration because I am streaming this live on the internet. Don't sue me. I mean, it'll be a waste of your time. You won't get anything out of it, and nobody's going to watch this anyway.
I just think it's ironic that Andrew Tate's fans think they're being super alpha chads by, like, following him, but, like, if you really think about it, you're just following another man and, like, completely agreeing with his ideologies, asking 0 questions.
Andrew Tate is basically Jim Jones.
Yeah. It's like, even though, like, the man that actually invented, who actually came up with the whole alpha beta thing in nature, he himself said that his studies were wrong and utter bullshit. But even then, like, if you're following Andrew Tate, by definition of the original terms, alpha and beta, you would be an alpha because you're following someone else.
Pretty much, yeah. Betas in hope of one day being alphas.
The saddest part about Andrew Tate is that, like, he actually has, like, millions of people that actually think he's, like, not garbage. Like, he actually has people following him and stuff. That's the part I don't get.
I don't know why you would follow anybody. Like agree with them or support them in some endeavor is one thing, but follow them? Like, you're just gonna drop everything and you're gonna give up your independent thought and you're just gonna follow somebody. Like, fuck that.
Like, there's people who brag about paying $50 a month for Andrew Tate's services.
Are they the same guys that do, like, the fucking Marine copy pasta where it's like, what the fuck did you say to me, you little bitch?
Yeah.
Only
unironically. Whenever someone brings up one of Andrew Tate's many controversies, you want to know what his fans say? His fans say, yeah, but can you beat him in a fight, though? I'm like,
well,
who cares?
That doesn't really matter, does it? I mean...
And, by the way, yes, I could, because, he's in Romania, and in Romania, getting guns is, like, ridiculously difficult. And, I'm an American, and I have plenty. So if I were to confront him, or if he were to confront me, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say to like a Mac 10, a 45, 2 9s, a Winchester, a Spas 12?
Who needs pecs when you got techs?
Like, I actually do have a pretty nice gun collection. Oh, I make sure that I keep them locked up, safe behind lock and key when I ain't using them.
Right.
Like, I personally believe my opinions on gun control are complicated. I think instead of limiting the flow of guns, we should focus more on, like, educating people about gun safety.
The problem is a lot of the people who like guns also don't give a fuck about gun safety because that's not how they don't see guns as dangerous. They just see them as cool and fun.
So the thing is, a lot of school shooters are people who don't understand gun safety and were never taught like the gravity of taking life. Well, then again, most school shooters, their home lives usually suck anyway, and their parents aren't really parents.
Yeah, I mean, it's a question of, like, do you address the mental illness, or you just keep them away from heavy weaponry and hope they kind of just...
I honestly think both.
There is that. By the way,
do
Reeves,
think-
are you still here?
I am. It's just I'm not.
You want no part of this conversation.
I have nothing to add to this conversation, and I'm tired as fuck. So.
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that Tropius knows fucking Whirlwind.
Fucking Tropius.
Fucking
Banana neck
liberals.
piece of shit. Fucking liberal. Fucking Nancy Pelosi eating a Slim Jim while trying to console.
I honestly believe that one of the prerequisites for getting a gun license, like this wouldn't solve the whole issue with illegally purchased guns, but I think that that in order to get a gun, everyone in a household, like if someone in a household wants to purchase a gun, one of the things that should be necessary is like every person living in that house should have a psychiatric check.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, like not just the gun owner, but anyone who would like be around his gun.
Yeah, I can kind of support that. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if the gun owner is like fully stable if like nothing is known about like his home and the people in it.
Exactly. Why do I keep forgetting that Shiftry is a dark type?
Ooh.
Did you lose someone?
Nope. No, I didn't.
Okay, good.
In fact,
Okay.
I got my first Pokemon up to level 68 finally.
Alright. We're 1 out of 6.
Yep. We're getting there. I mean, everybody else is pretty goddamn close. It's only a matter of
So-
time.
Do you think we'll be able to finish this grind and start the Elite Four this episode? Or
I
not?
think we could. I think it's not out of the
Yeah,
question.
cause, hold on. Yeah, Ray.
It'd be super weird if we just end the stream before the Elite Four, because like the next stream would be like mega short.
No, I'm definitely gunning for the Elite Four this episode. Not literally, but you know, figuratively.
No, Blue tried that in I'm on Fire Red, and it didn't work.
But most of my team right now is level 66. Well, no,
I'd
all of
say-
them who aren't the Mon that I just got finished training are level 66 or 67. And I'm
Yeah.
not that drunk right now. I mean, I've had some drinks and I'm a little bleh, but I'm not like incoherent bleh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like the max amount of drinks you're gonna take before the Elite Four is like what, 7? Because Cast Form and Metagross need 2 levels, and then the rest need 1.
Yeah.
Yo, Reaps, you play Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
No.
Oh. Oh wait, no. Oh, Justin, you play Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
I do.
If you have time in your in your spare time, this video was recorded a few months ago, but I had like one of the closest one of the closest games ever in Master Duel a few months ago, and I recently rewatched some of my old Master Duel replays, These don't have any commentary because I don't record commentary for my replays. But this duel was insanely close. I won by the skin of my teeth and by the hair on my nuts.
Is it the kind of duel that would work in the show? Or is it too
Kind
long?
of. It's like the replay itself is 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
which is really fucking long for a modern day duel. Especially in Master Duel when Max C, Upstart Goblin, and fucking Chicken Game are all at 3, and like every deck is explosively consistent. Yo, I'll be back. I gotta take a piss.
Okay, when you get back, feel free to link that video in the Discord.
Alright.
Down to the last Pokemon. Or no, not the last Pokemon, the last level on this Pokemon. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. I really just want to be done with this shit. I'm tired of grinding. Meteor Mash. I have to use Meteor Mash on Dark types, and there happen to be a lot of Dark types in this fucking cave.
There's a whole fucking lot of those.
A whole fucking lot.
Did you see the VOD I did for Pokemon Radical Red?
Radical Red.
Yeah.
I used to have a poodle dog named Red. I miss that dog. But no, I haven't.
Yeah, I didn't, like, people in Discord warned me, like, not your Discord, but other Discord servers, obviously.
People in my Discord wouldn't know shit.
But yeah, they tried to warn me about the horrors I was getting into. And I was like, okay, I get it, it's a ROM hack, you know. You know historically that some ROM hacks can be bullshit. Welcome back.
Is it like Naturia level bullshit?
No, but at the same time, I haven't gotten far enough in the game to know if it gets to that point. But essentially the game, like, I'm randomizing it, number one. So I'm already...
What game? What ROM hack?
Pokemon Radical Red. The silence is worrying me.
Oh no, I was just waiting for you to continue.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I didn't even fight the first trainer in Viridian Forest.
Radical Red is one of the ones that like hard caps your level at certain points, right?
Yeah, so if anything goes over 15, your experience is drastically decreased and your Pokemon start disobeying you.
And also, your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft.
Oh, no, I don't want a soft cucumber.
But yeah, I lost a run in Viridian City just trying to grind because they added grass there for some reason.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, I just got the shit beat out of me by, what was I fighting? A Spectrier. It's a Gen 8 Pokemon, don't worry about it.
I've played Radical Red before, and I like how, like, honestly, if it wasn't a hard ROM, I'd love it, because, like, it has a lot of quality of life changes that I just fucking love. Like, being able to change your nature and stuff for money. Like, they should make, like, a Radical Red without the challenge stuff, and it'd be a genuinely really good ROM.
Yeah. It's just...
I just don't like super hard ROMs that are hard for the sake of being hard. Like, don't get me wrong, I've nuzlocked Emerald Kaizo. It was a pain in the ass, but I eventually beat it on temp like 15, I want to say.
Yeah, it's just they have nothing else to do, so it's just like, how do we make a game where it evokes the same feeling as sitting on and then turning on a fucking nail gun, and you just get nails in your taint.
Like, when I have, like, hard ROM hacks, the type of hard hacks I prefer are, like, Vriano hacks, where, like, they're hard, but, like...
They're fair.
They don't limit they don't limit you.
Yeah, well, it's because, like, any RPG can be broken if you over-level it. Oh, that's the logic.
Also, can I just say how, like, Gen 1, I love how only a traded Pokemon will disobey you.
Yeah.
But, like, if you use the fucking famous, old man glitch, you can get, like, a level 200 something fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, unless it glitches out and goes back to, like, level 0 or whatever the fuck.
In Gen 1, you can get a level 100 Nidoking and a bunch of other mons before Brock.
Yeah, that's how you speedrun the game.
No, I mean, I'm talking about, like, glitches. Like, there's a way to get, like, a level 1, if you run into, like, a Pidgey after doing the, old man glitch, which you can actually do the invisible, what's it called? Not the, old man glitch, but, like, you can do, like, the trainer fly glitch in Viridian Forest if you have a fucking escape rope. And you actually do it, and if you growl 6 times against a Pidgey, it'll get the right special value for your next encounter to be a level 1 Nidoking.
Yeah.
Because, like, for some reason, growling at a Pokemon
Yeah, because
affects, like, the level.
Yeah, because they tie, like, the enemy level to, like, the enemy special for some fucking reason.
No, they
like,
tie the enemy Pokemon to the special stat, and they tie the level to, like, the number of times they've had a stat altered.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
So, like, if you, growl at something,
For all of Red and Blue's and Yellow's shortcomings, it's like, it's a beautiful crash course in game programming.
yeah.
Because it's like, there's so many things where it's like, why? Why did you do it this way? Like, I would love for, like, the devs, like, whichever devs still work with the Pokemon.
Also,
with
I love
Game
how in
Freak or
Gen 1,
what have you.
I love how in Gen 1, because 90% of the time you don't even damage Pokemon, just putting a Pokemon to sleep and throwing in a Great Ball when they're at full health is better than using an Ultra Ball, because, like, Ultra Ball's function in Gen 1, it is the most different out there catching formula of any gen. Well, like, different balls have their actual modifiers changed based on what the Pokemon are at, and Great Balls are infinitely better than Ultra Balls because they have a higher modifier when the Pokemon is at full health for some reason. So if you just put something to sleep with Perish and then chuck a ball, it has the higher
there are situations where Ultra Balls are better. But
yeah, but like in Gen 1,
in the grand scheme of things,
in Gen 1 there is no false swipe, and they specifically need to be in the 1/8 threshold for the Ultra Ball to actually be better than a Great Ball at full health and a Sleep Mon. And there's no false swipe in Gen 1.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah. Alright. All of my non-68 Pokemon are officially at 67.
All right. We're at the almost. We're at almost at the start of the home stretch.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
I think we can potentially beat the game this stream.
That's what I'm going for. I'm goddamn sure gonna try.
This
haven't
even though I
even
missed a couple
cracked on it
streams, I think this is the first run that I've been here through like pretty much all of it.
Yeah. And you've only seen one of the most pissy ROMs that Justin has had to deal with.
Oh yeah, no, this is the biggest load of bullshit ever. Without question.
Worse than Emerald, worse than Green, worse than all of them.
Yeah, this is worse than any of those. This is the hardest one to
I'm
date.
still sad that the green ROM bugged out.
Yeah, I would have liked to completed that one.
That was such a good run before that.
Yeah, it really was. I had an
And, like,
edge.
And like the Japanese sprites are just so S tier.
Yeah.
Like the pre-red and the pre-blue sprites are just god tier.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they're
have
gorgeous.
you seen the original Mew sprite? It's like, what if a fetus survived its own abortion?
And I had a
like-
backache the whole time.
Yeah.
Look,
Also,
forget
I will
all
put-
that.
Also, green has the best Pikachu sprite ever. I just love that chubby little bastard.
Have you heard about Pokemon H?
I assume the H stands for a certain 6-letter word.
Well, that's part of the joke. Hold on, let me just get a picture.
Wait, is it the one where like Pikachu is jacking off while Ash is fucking Jessie?
Hang on.
That's a ROM? They made a ROM of that?
Mugetsu is just currently losing his fucking mind. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Okay, hang on. I need to look at it.
what the fuck?
The whole game uses this exact same sprite. Every text character is an H. The only thing that's not changed is the overworld.
So is this based off of that one Harry Potter fanfic that was, like, titled just 30 H's in a row?
The joke is that if you search, like, people would search, you would search this in hopes of getting a 6-letter H-word game, and if the person wasn't paying attention, they'd download the ROM, play it, and this is what they'd get to troll them.
What in the
So
actual
it's
fuck?
to trick people who are looking for hentai.
Yeah, basically. Gotta respect the hustle.
Yo, random, fucking, Pokemon H randomizer when?
What is there to random? I don't think the cries are changed. So
Speaking of
you can tell
fanfic,
which
hello
Pokemon is
chat.
which by the
Hello
cry.
Spyadire, welcome to the stream.
Spyadire.
Hi Adire, Spyadire.
Oh yeah. Pokemon ROM hacks are great.
I will read some later tonight. Sounds good.
I like how Lugia is ugly, kinda sounds like ugly.
That's exactly why I named it that.
Yeah,
Because it
one of us
sounds
named-
vaguely
I
like
think-
ugly.
I think I had a Scyther in one of my runs named Ugly.
One time I was doing a nuzlocke. It wasn't a randomizer, it was just a normal nuzlocke of Sapphire. I meant to name my Torchic Fuckface, but I accidentally put a J instead of a K, so it was Fucked Your Face.
That's I prefer that, to be honest.
Oh, Spy Dyer is going to read some fanfic specifically of the Cursed Team Fortress 2 variety later tonight.
Okay. Alright. Whatever you say, girl.
Remember
Yeah.
when TF2 was an actual game and not a gambling simulator?
And it didn't. Again, what was it? It had like bots or whatever, like hacks. I don't know. Like Valve didn't give a fuck about anything. So the game just became an utter hellhole.
Remember back when a fucking syndicate got in trouble for a CSGO gambling ring?
The only thing I know about Syndicate is the time he whooped Wings' ass in Zombie. What the fuck was it?
No.
Call of Duty?
It wasn't COD Zombie, it was just a COD game, but the thing is, Wings assumed that fucking Syndicate would be trash because he was a COD Zombies player.
Yeah, not realizing that like
COD Zombies, especially
zombies
like,
and multiplayer are not mutually exclusive.
like you need insane reaction speed to do well in zombies, and Wings, who is a camper, doesn't have the best reaction speed. He specifically chose maps and guns that favored him and still lost. Like the map he chose.
It's like going to a duel and like giving yourself a fucking revolver and giving the other guy a 22, and you're the one who winds up dead.
Yeah,
Like,
because you don't have the skill.
How the fuck?
Like they both, I believe, had carbines, but the map in specific heavily favored Wings' playstyle because it was the famous trash heap map.
The
Or,
famous.
it's
I feel like
it's got the
Wings.
name-
Your new username should be the famous trash heap.
like the reason the map was called the trash heap map, I don't remember its actual name, but it's because in the center of the map there's a giant like pile of garbage.
No, I've seen the. I've
It's
seen
like-
the down the rabbit hole video about Wings, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, basically that specific spot has like a vantage point like that has like a line of sight of like 74% of the map.
I should know what map this is. What game is this in? Is this in fucking...
I don't remember. I want to say MW2.
If it's
Alright.
MW2...
That's
Then it
3
could-
Mons at 68.
Could be Rust.
Yo, can I just say though, that stream for the time was massive. Like, wasn't this in like 2014 and it had what, like 7K viewers in 2014?
Oh man.
Imagine it's still a marvel to get those kind of numbers now.
I mean, I remember
Yeah.
one around that time when Twitch Plays Pokemon was a thing, and the
Yeah.
last couple streams
God.
of that got like 100,000 viewers.
Yeah, but like it was very, very rare for streams to hit over 5K in 2014.
Yeah, because not a lot, like not a huge amount of people do it.
I believe the top at that time period, the top 10 like Twitch streamers, like the top Twitch streamer at the time, like on the average stream, like not a special event, the top streamers would get like 2,000 to stream.
Yeah, like plus it had just like rebranded itself essentially, so it was still relatively new in the public consciousness, and like a live stream format like was around, but some people just like it didn't become mainstream yet. That was like the Wild West of like you thought like
I just think
early
it's
video.
funny how like a Wings, when he lost, he was like, man, why the fuck you stream this shit? Then calls Andy the F slur.
Webby, why the fuck you stream that shit? Yeah, fucking keep laughing, you You know what?
F slur.
Yeah.
God, why am I watching this video when I know I'm gonna hate it?
What?
Fucking Hornet King.
Oh, I've been
Hornet
watching.
King.
I've been watching his videos lately. They're pretty interesting.
Why? Why does it keep getting in my recommended? Why does it get your recommended? What the fuck?
What
No,
is
it
Hornet
hadn't been
King?
getting in my recommended. I just saw it and I was like, yeah.
Well, if you didn't search for it, then it had to have gotten in your recommended somehow.
That's fair.
What's Hornet King? I'm confused.
It's one of those like hornet wasp removal guys.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen a single hornet, bee, or wasp all summer. The only thing I've seen are the fat, fluffy bees. Which
Well,
I'm not complaining.
that's-
'Cause I hate
that's
the stinging
because-
bitches.
That's because of people like Hornet King.
Remove that shit.
No, I mean like last year we got
It's
hella
here.
wasps.
Wasps and shit though.
One time, I think it was when I was like 7 or 8. I was like riding my bike and it was a summer, so I was wearing shorts. Tell me why, like a wood wasp, when I was riding my bike, flew up my pant leg and stung me in the huevos.
Because God hates you. Hey, Spider, welcome to the stream.
Bro, I've been trying to stay in the stream as quiet as possible, but that's what got me.
So you did exactly the same thing that I did.
I was like, how long can I stay quiet? And then he was talking about his fucking hey huevos, and I was
Huevos.
That's the idea
Huevos.
of getting stung down there.
no.
Yep.
It was not pleasant. It like swelled up for like 2 days.
My balls was the size of watermelons.
You got to experience testicular cancer without actually experiencing testicular cancer.
No, like the nuts didn't swell, the sack did.
So you had two little tiny nuts floating around in a giant engorged bag of fluid. That was your life for a few days.
Where did all this come from?
I don't know. We were talking about Hornet King, and it reminded me of the time I got stung on the nutsack by a wasp.
That's why you haven't watched it. It just triggers a Pavlovian response in your nuts.
Oh, that's funny. And that's a drink.
I love awkward silences. I forgot what I was gonna say, so I was just silent.
I am silently grinding and taking a drink as I get levels.
Do you get consent for that silent grinding, sir?
I don't need consent when they're unconscious and dead because they're inanimate. Please, nobody quote that out of context.
Bro, can zombies consent?
Alright, all I need is one more level on cast form and we're going on to the Elite Four.
Woohoo! Speaking of
Yay.
swollen ball sacks, cast form.
Cast form just eternally has testicular cancer.
Eternal.
Even if it's a female
sun
cast
form.
form.
In its sun form, it literally grows tumors.
Yeah.
And they're all red and swollen like gonorrhea.
Yeah, and then when it goes to hail form, it literally reenacts that one line from Angry Black Man when he's ranting at the cold. And he's like, my ball sack are like 2 ice cubes. I don't know whether to warm them up or put them in a bitch's drink. Oh, now I need to find that video and link it because.
You ever seen Little Man?
Oh.
The one where it's like they're a 6 foot tall dude, but like they like but like they use video editing to put him on like a toddler's body, and it's just like a grown ass man. It's like the movie's a midget pretending to be a toddler to steal a diamond.
No.
Yo, Reaps. Even though you know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh, check out the game I linked. It'll confuse you to the core.
I had some of my friends try to explain, try to coach me through Yu-Gi-Oh in a game, and most of it just involved one of my friends doing like a 10-minute setup, and I was just like,
Yeah, that's
when
pretty
the
much modern
fuck
Yu-Gi-Oh.
when does the game start?
Yeah, modern Yu-Gi-Oh. That's modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
I got into Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid because like I didn't have enough time to play Magic. Oh, how the tables have turned. Now I play Magic because a game of Magic takes less time than a game. Like, tell me how Yu-Gi-Oh has like the longest turns ever, but still manages to have the shortest games. Like, how does that work? Every deck is an explosive OTK machine.
Yeah.
Though there are some control decks that see play, like for a while, actually to this day, Trap Tricks is actually still pretty good in Master Duel since it's the best of one format, and you can't just like side deck. Like a lot of games that are good that aren't good in regular Yu-Gi-Oh due to side decking are actually really good in Master Duel. Like there are decks in Master Duel that they basically only work because it's in a best of one format. Like if it wasn't best of one, the DD Dynamite bots would have never been a thing. Yo, Justin, you remember them DD Dynamite bots in Master Duel?
What? No.
You don't remember the bots in Master Duel that would use like the Banish deck to like burn you infinitely?
Oh, I probably would remember them if I saw them, but right now, my focus is on the fact that it's time to battle the Elite Four now.
One time, like, the DD Dynamite bots were so popular that I actually ran a joke deck that had Ring of Defense just so that I could, like, chain Ring of Defense to DD Dynamite and let the bot's brain die.
I'm gonna buy me a shitload of healing items.
Whatever you do, don't use them in battle. Yuck, yuck.
I have not had a person come to me and tell me I can't do that in Radical Red.
I know, I said that as a joke.
First person that comes in my stream chat and tells me that, I'll just be like, alright, I see where your head is. Now, I'm gonna punt it off your neck like it's a fucking football.
Like, I personally use items in battle in my runs, but I don't use X items. Those things are too OP.
Yeah, no. I mean, with the runs I do, it's not even worth it spending the turn to do it. Because it's like, if I do that in an extreme rando, and something, like, I happen to have it's really easy to get shit that's quad weak to stuff. I don't want to take that risk. Just get melted like something stupid.
That's hilarious to me how, as a kid, I thought X items were so bad. But now as someone with an actual functioning brain, I realize how broken and unfair they are.
Being able to spend a turn to raise any stat you want and not take a move slot?
Exactly. And X accuracy
They made it even worse in. Well, I mean, I know you're about to say Gen 1 and 2 X accuracy. You know.
Yeah, well, that's just that. Like, even
Everyone knows
before that, even after they nerfed it, X accuracy is still really good.
Yeah.
Like, after 2 X accuracies, fucking Blizzard is a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, but I was about to say in Gen 7, not base Sun and Moon, but Ultra Sun and Moon, they introduced the fucking like Roto items. It's like your Pokédex is a Rotom, which pause.
I know.
But yeah, there's fucking all those items in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that you can use in single player. You essentially get a fucking free Omni boost. Or, like, you can use a turn to Omni boost yourself.
Alright. Before I enter the Elite Four, I'm gonna get more booze. I will be right back.
Good idea.
Yo, imagine being the Elite Four and, like, some drunk dude pulls up.
I mean, in the Moaimon Fire Red Cannon, we asserted that Blue had an AK-47 and just held the Elite Four for hostage. Held them for ransom.
Yo, can I just say that, like, N is low-key, like, N from Black and White 1 is low-key, like, canonically the best trainer that any rival has ever been.
Because he gets a fucking legendary?
That, and, like, he can just do shit that, like, no other rival can do. Like, he can talk to Pokemon. And, like, kind of like Blue. He actually defeated the fucking champion.
Extra sure. Chad and I were talking a little bit about because Magetsu at least mentioned that he missed the 6-packs.
What?
We were to start doing those again. What
Patrick!
system?
Patrick!
Poppy Patrick.
I'm referencing Kit Boga now. I can't be stopped.
Is this the crusty Justin? No, this is Patrick.
I mean, on Sundays, I'm normally pretty.
I'm surprised they haven't done more SpongeBob things outside of, like, fucking the GBA, like, random pack or whatever the fuck those were called.
Well, the thing is, like,
When
that's like
Justin-
low-hanging testicles.
Justin tried to play Theme Hospital and then could not make any progress and wanted to stream longer, so he just started streaming SpongeBob the movie on Game Boy Advance.
You know a game I always want to play, but every time I realize play it, I realize, like, wait, I have too much of a monkey brain to play this game. That's RimWorld. I always want to play RimWorld because I know you can do so much goofy shit, but, like, my ape brain can't handle that type of stuff. I cannot manage resources for the life of me in games. Unless it's like Age of Empire, those I can manage resources just fine. And Civilization.
Again, I tried to play Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Like, they had like a... I don't know what you call it, but like they had like a trial period that game just like a couple months ago. Like it wasn't for Sparks of Hope because there wasn't any promotional material for Sparks of Hope besides like the one trailer.
I'll be back. I'm gonna put something in the microwave.
Okay. Make sure to put your microphone in the microwave.
I'm gonna make a chicken pot pie.
Alright, be sure to get your mic as close to the microwave so you can combat my...
Anyway, I'm back.
Get inside of the microwave. Do it.
I have returned. Alright, Laura-Lee, let's see what you got. Lorelei, Laura-Lee, Lorelei, Lolly, Lulelo.
Metal Gear jokes.
References that I make even though I only heard other people make them, and that's why I make them.
Alright, Lorelei, let's see what your not ice types are.
Everybody go and put turn on battle animations in the chat because I forgot to do it.
Yeah. Lorelei has not gotten off to a good start.
I forgot, man. I always forget.
Boom.
Yo, wait, let me know if y'all guys can hear Alexa. Alexa,
Okay, there, Reaper.
what's Samuel L. Jackson's favorite word?
Oh god. Oh god.
Just say,
Okay.
introduce me to Samuel L. Jackson. If you already have it, try saying, ask Sam what his favorite word is.
What?
Alexa. Hey Samuel, what's your favorite word? Alexa, shut up. Hey Samuel, what's your favorite word?
Alright.
Alexa,
Who
set
is
a
in the
5-minute timer.
Who is in the chat that I'm not aware of?
Starting now.
What is happening?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I would also like to know.
Did I accidentally turn on someone's Alexa?
Thank you, Magetsu.
What?
You turn on one Alexa, it's all just a domino effect from there.
Okay. Smell me. Now! Smell me. Fresh.
God
Is that
damn it.
Ray- Is that Ray Uvis?
That is Ray Uvis.
Is that the pumpkin guy from?
Hey, look, it's Hentai Man, except not hentai, except
No,
it's
the same
female.
face.
So
No,
it's Hentai
it's
Gal.
the same face. It's him when he's older.
He's dead. She's dead. I'm getting kidnapped right now.
Yeah,
Ow, fucking shit.
Are you being molested?
Is that the sequel to Are You Being Served? Are You Being Molested? Is that the Jimmy Seville version of Are You Being Served?
No, it's the EDP 445 version of Daddy Daycare.
Oh shit. Also, god damn it. Why does Tauros know rest? Why should what business is a Pokemon that looks like this have knowing rest?
It has 3 tails. I've
Stop!
never noticed
Every
that as a
fucking
kid.
turn it's confused. I hate this game.
Hey, Beavis. My Gengar's confused.
Why are you using goddamn rest when you're at full health?
In my opinion, if they use it at full health, it should still put them asleep. Yo, fun fact, Swagger is banned in a competitive,
I hate this game. I fucking hate this fucking game.
Since your attack is boosted 2 stages, you should probably do a Meteor Mash.
So what? So I can hit myself more? Because that's all I'm gonna do is keep hitting my fucking self.
No, I mean, like, it'll end up doing more, like, if you don't hit yourself, it'll end up doing more damage.
I'm
'cause your
going to
boosted
keep hitting
attack-
myself because this game fucking hates me.
The only wish that you can have is on something.
See, that's all I've done. Fuck this game.
Keegan, I'm in voice chat with Justin. Why are you talking about sucking your toes?
Why aren't you talking about sucking toes?
I'm gonna scare him off by showing him TF2 cowgirls.
Alright, anyway, that's the first of 5 Elite Four members. So I'm gonna take 5 drinks. I'm gonna die tonight.
I'm gonna scare him off by showing him my prawn folder.
So, are you confused? Like, just wait till you have the fusion status in real life.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink till I hit the confused status IRL.
Can I just say how stupid her Elite Four room is? Like, imagine how cold that room must fucking be to keep those ice blocks stacked up and not melted. Or does she have, like, people come in and, like, replace those ice blocks every, like, 10 minutes?
Nasty. Nasty. Nasty.
What is that?
That's a penis. Turn on battle animations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I had to remind you, because you're too drunk to remind yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. You are correct about that. Oh, that's nasty.
Alexa, shut the fuck up.
I'm just rating my entire prawn folder with nasty.
Most of them are nasty. That's not nasty. Nasty. It's like a speed. Nasty. Funny, but a bit nasty.
Alright. Next.
Do y'all think a Sand Slash has an echidna penis?
I don't think about Sand Slasher's penis. I'm not like you.
But out of the 4, which one's the best? I think either this one or this one.
Would any of you let EDP 445 babysit your kids?
The what?
Would any of you let EDP 445 babysit your kids?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but I will not let you babysit anything. You should
I'm
not
talking
be
about
allowed.
EDP 445, the YouTuber.
I wouldn't let them babysit my kids, no.
Me neither.
Holy shit, that Sky Uppercut did a lot.
It's all medic.
And it's got fucking water absorb. Holy shit, fuck this game.
Yeah.
He's a female.
The worst part about this, I'm dead.
Alright, that did like nothing.
Lugia is bulky as fuck.
I would hope so. God damn, how does it not kill? Because it sucks. That's why.
Wait, Lugia has speed boost? That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
I have.
They're great.
Come on, Bruno, you stupid cock. Fuck you. Oh, I keep forgetting it has water absorb. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Bruno and Randomized is like, J-Rose made so much fun of me, but now
I'm back.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, you have spent on phones. That was really funny. Maybe a big shot.
All right, I got it.
Just staring out to the sunset. Big
Mm.
fluffy.
Not even big fluffy.
Big fluffy.
I like how Bruno is like Rattata.
I'll pretty much just send out whatever against Rattata. I'm not worried about it.
Rattata.
Seadra is a little bit more intimidating, but only a little bit. It's really like nothing.
Yo, Juan's Kingdra in an Emerald is a pain in the nuts.
God damn it.
Oh, he D-dancing. He got a dancing D. Seadra missed Hydro Pump.
That one.
Seadra is shit.
I hope it doesn't kill anything. That would suck.
Oh, I know.
42.
Yo, damn, even though that wasn't very effective, that did a huge amount of damage. To be honest, Meteor Mash is probably the best move you have on this thing, just because, like, the Metagross's physical attack is so much higher than its special attack. Yo, Reaps.
Alright. Second
Reeves,
Elite
you got
Four
my
member
money?
beaten.
No.
What the fuck is happening in this photo?
Film. He has
Is that a penis? Yo, I just realized Bruno has a bunch of rock penises in his room.
iPhone 10 or something. iPhone 9.
Same TBH.
Older iPhone. He has an AR-15, and he has a full ass pocket, like a full ass pocket for the female, with a toothbrush inside of me, and then a skateboard, next to it, and he's in front of the mirror. That's the best way I could describe it. Sausage. Did you know it's called sausage because it has sage in it? So technically you are burning sage. Remember, kids, choose volleyball and not Radical Islamic terrorism.
Out of every run you've done in like any Nuzlocke ever, this might be the most. If we win this run, this might be the most iconic win of the channel.
Go back. What the fuck was that?
No pressure or anything. Alright. Here is Agatha.
I have complete faith in you that you're gonna win this.
Well, I'm glad somebody does. Alright, Agatha. Meganium. That's an interesting start. Blizzard.
Can I just say that it is kind of apropos that like that the Elite Four would have a fire type with water absorb. That is pretty elite.
That is pretty elite. Yeah, you're not wrong. Omastar, I will send out Venusaur.
Sorry if you hear my chair creaking.
Oh, I don't care. Or, well, I do if it's too loud, but right now I don't.
Yeah.
I know Spy and whoever is like having their own conversation off to the side.
Indeed, we are.
And I think Reaps died.
Reaper,
Oh,
why are
Reaper,
you
Reaper,
dead? Why come you died?
You know what that just reminded me of the way you said that? It reminded me of like the episode of Family Guy where Peter tried to visit the KFC to meet the Colonel, and the dude was like so southern you couldn't tell he was like, "Boy, I tell you he dead."
What's wrong with you? I say you, he dead. The Colonel!
We want sheep metal.
I remember that too. It was pretty good. Okay, who had Pursuit? It was Asshole.
That's funny.
Goddamn fucking Wish.
How there's been a garbage Pokemon, a key ring Pokemon, and a fucking pile of shit Pokemon. I'm surprised there hasn't been a dildo Pokemon.
I hate the fucking Elite Four when they do this shit.
Are they spamming full restores?
Oh, absolutely.
Live.
And yeah, that's just part of the Elite Four. I got used to it after a while. It's annoying, but it's not something you can really change.
I guess so. I guess there is that.
There's also that one trainer at the start of, like, very early on in Gen 3 that just randomly has a full restore for no reason.
Oh no.
So many of these I can't even send to anyone. It's so bad.
Yes. That one.
Alright. Beat that trainer. 5 more drinks for me. Holy shit, I'm gonna get dead.
They wouldn't say it one time. They wouldn't say it to themselves. So 72.
Here, I'm gonna go get more booze.
It'd probably like 74 because one of the others say goodnight to themselves. Soldier would probably say goodnight America, so I'm probably add one. Like my new. You like my new stuff?
It's it.
Rental advisory. Say that or maybe. Maybe. You like my new tech deck? Yeah, that one hurts.
I've returned!
Personally, I could never do a drunk lock.
Huh? What about a Drunklocke?
Cause like, what I consider a drink is like a third of a shot. So if I tried a drunk lock, my alcohol consumption would be through the roof.
I don't even like I never under there.
I mean, you can make up your own rules. I made up mine.
New taco launcher. I saw that, bitch. I saw that.
For me is, if I have a fairly high alcohol tolerance. Like, my alcohol tolerance is like really high, so I'd probably accidentally overestimate myself and like give myself really.
Well, I mean,
like,
we all gotta start somewhere.
It's fun. And then there's a movie.
See, do I have any elixirs or anything like that?
Oh, hey, look,
Okay.
Lance's rum pillars are life-size bad dragons.
Them's is dicks.
Yup.
Yup.
This pot pie is fucking delicious.
I'm hungry.
You wouldn't expect frozen food to be this good.
I had that game. I hated it, so I deleted it. It didn't have that in it.
Yeah, fuck you and your sing, Wigglytuff. God damn it. God. Okay, it missed too.
Ow!
Did you fuck a Wigglytuff?
No. No, I would not. I am not an animal fucker.
Good answer.
Fuck me in the ass.
I am about
Son of a
Hey,
goddamn
Justin.
bitch.
Or ripped off Ernie's arm violently in the bow. Let's all beat COVID. Let's beat the children. All COVID for.
Get your stupid fucking ass up, Mulligan. Thank you for getting your stupid fucking ass up, Mulligan.
Walter White lawyer at the very end of the show.
Defense Curl will do jack shit against me when I use special attack moves. Like that. Fuck you. That's a drink.
So, that awkward moment when your bitch tells you your penis is too dull, so you try to put it in a pencil sharpener.
We're going to
That awkward moment when you feel like your live stream is going nowhere because someone keeps muttering in the background.
Get it right.
Like that.
James.
No! No, we're draining the lake. Do you remember where we hit the bodies? No!
Yo, spy.
Yeah.
You're, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Justin's not the only one in this call that's been drinking.
I haven't been drinking, but I'm sleep deprived.
No, I was referring to myself.
You drunk over there?
Yeah, I'm
Kinda.
drunk and I'm eating jelly beans right after eating pot pie. I'm the epitome of health. Shit. My drunk ass just dropped a jelly bean.
No. Don't drop the jelly bean.
I'm like the only person on earth that likes black licorice.
No, actually, black licorice is fucking delicious. Me and my brother both agree with that, bro.
Thank you.
Like, I don't like the red licorice. Fucking give me that black licorice, bro. Good shit.
I don't like most Twizzlers though.
Yeah.
Unless it's like I do like the sour Twizzlers, so those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're okay. Everybody disagrees with me, but I like circus peanuts. Them shit good.
They might have a different name here. Can you explain to me what they are?
They're like these orange peanut-shaped things that come in like these bags, and they're really.
I like the marshmallow thingies.
Yeah, they're like marshmallow.
Oh, yeah, I don't like marshmallows, so I probably haven't tried them, but
Yeah, usually they're not really marshmallow. They're like this weird thing that's like marshmallow.
I want to know a candy that I like and it seems like everyone universally hates.
For real.
Like, there's a candy that I love that everyone universally seems to hate, and that's fruit slices.
Those are
I don't
fucking
know.
delicious.
I also really like candy cigarettes, but they don't sell them anymore.
I mean, they do. It's just really fucking hard to find. About a 7 cent crate.
I used to like pixie sticks, but now I can't stand them.
Yeah. I don't know. Pixie stick, I haven't had one in a long time. Like,
I also used to like rock candy, but now it's just hurts my teeth.
yeah. Totally not me talking to you as I'm about to send some cursed ass shit to my Discord server.
Long as it ain't no penis, it's not something I can't handle.
Well then you're in luck. It's a piece.
God damn it.
Bro, I don't even think you're in my server. Like, it's in the prawn looker server, part of it. It's a
Yeah, but I'm not.
restricted channel.
One of these days, I'm gonna go to a convenience store and I'm gonna buy every box of condoms they have just as a joke.
Oh boy.
I can't wait to see the look in the cashier's eyes.
The look in the cashier's eyes as blood runs down their neck. My favorite.
I see you're also into gore.
That happened to one of the cashiers at my job today.
Oh.
Yeah, she slipped and banged her head on one of the check stands.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
LiveLeak is my favorite porn site.
Dang. Actually, to me, you.
No, Gengar! Gengar! No! Fuck you, Blue. Is this Blue?
Be right back. I gotta go get some punishment drinks.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is it even necessary? Okay, you beat Lance. Lance, Vance, Dance.
You need to get a bottle of fermented piss as a punishment drink.
Who do you think Justin is? Joey's World Tour?
Drink some, like, those, like, you can get a bottle of female hormones. Just get.
Just pure estrogen?
Yes.
That is chug estrogen.
Drink estrogen right now, Justin.
Bitches be all like estrogen. With like no context, that's not funny at all.
One time in an argument, I had like the best comeback ever. And, like, I'm so bad that no one else was around to hear it other than the person I was arguing with. Like, dude said something, I forget what he said, but I said, dude, if you keep acting like a bitch, I'm gonna have to give you a hysterectomy.
Damn.
For those that don't know what a hysterectomy is, it's when a bitch gets her tubes tied. Reaps.
Oh, yeah. Like I have a verbose knowledge of female reproductive systems.
I took an autism test. I think I have autism.
I am certifiably diagnosed with it.
My brother probably has it as well.
I think my mom has it.
I know I have schizophrenia.
I'm diagnosed with ADHD and
How the fuck
Asperger's.
did Gengar die?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
Let me go back. How did he die? It's now a Gengar autopsy at this point. He
I
goes
think he
for
just got hit by an Absol Night Slash. Could be wrong, though.
Solar Beam. Oh no! Oh no! Can you use Solar Beam on the last two turns of Parish Song?
There's a meme in chat.
That's rough.
Okay. Okay.
and it went for double team. The asshole. Lance, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Alright.
Was that Absol his last Pokemon?
Yeah.
I
And
don't
he used Parasong.
And Future Sight. So even if the Parasong didn't kill Gengar, Future Sight would have came in and killed him anyway.
Since the Absol was last Pokemon, he could have just switched every time.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the champion, right?
Yeah, we're at the champion. I think once you walk in there, it like auto walks you into the fight.
I love that your name
Alright.
is Mud.
Metapod. Show us Metapod. Or Kakuna. Or Cascoon. Or fucking Jinx. Level 71 Jinx! Oh,
With fake
shit.
tears, mind you.
Oh, hey, is that Nicki Minaj?
What? Why did it not go for an ice move turn 1? What? What? How stu- Okay, I guess it wants the
Oh
special
fuck,
defense drop.
I'm probably gonna lose Lugia here.
Yeah, that special defense drop.
Yep, there it goes. Fuck this game.
You can do this, Justin. I almost believe in you.
I mean, what do you got? You got Metagross. Yeah. Meteor.
Metagross is super effective.
Or Castform. Castform works too.
Okay, after this thing dies, you need to swap out Cash Form.
Yeah.
Why are you running into so many Paris singers?
Everyone wants to die.
Meteor Mass might OHKO this thing.
Meteor Mash. Or Pursuit.
No, Meteor Mass has Stab.
That's true.
Motherfucker!
What?
You always switch! What the fuck? Yeah, get Metagross out of there. Well, I mean, unless he goes kaboom. Why is he level 76? What the fuck is this? Well, he might be out of full restore range. Yeah, definitely out of full restore range.
Oh, god damn it.
Is he dead?
Nope.
How did Psychic not kill it? Why? Does Golem have high special defense? I know it has high physical defense, but Golem.
Yeah, that's a not very effective game.
Good job, Golem. At least you took yourself out. I think that was the ace. Which is also, by the way, Nikita. Of course he has a weak low-level bug type. It's just a tradition at this point.
Naturally.
What is he trying to do? What is he trying to do with this Nikita? Now is he just gonna throw? He's like, yes, I took out Lugia. That is all I want to do.
Let's.
Beautiful. Just all of the terrible Gen 3
Fucking
bug types.
attract. You're just here to
no.
slightly
Oh, no.
irritate me.
Oh God, no.
At least it was burned.
You can go to Walrein. You can go to Walrein.
Walrein. No.
Goddamn fucking Giga Drain.
Drain these nuts.
Why did I know you were gonna go there?
I don't know, because I'm drunk and
knew.
predictable. There was like a dude in the shower with a corn dog.
Stop fucking.
It's Ed Sheeran in the shower with a corn dog.
Wait, that's what Ed Sheeran looks like?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he so fat?
This thing is literally stalling you out with Giga Drain.
To be honest, at this rate, it's probably best to try and go for like sunny day.
Alright, or you can just switch to Walrein. Oh, it critted! Did it crit? No, it was just a high roll.
Rain. The bug doesn't want to die.
This Unifly is just not. Just. It's like fucking. It's like George Patton just will not die. Fuck it. Nice. Oh.
But eventually they will be like the queen and die.
Part of it's my fault. I should have known, you know. Here, I'm gonna heal.
Imagine if love could stop you healing your Pokemon. Yo, imagine being confused, being in love, and being paralyzed.
Yeah, just imagine having statuses be able to stack, like, outside of just confusion.
I would be
God damn it!
Yo, being confused, in love, and paralyzed. The fucking Nikocado Avocado special.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Even though he's not really paralyzed. But,
And he's
you know,
not really in love.
I mean, not on camera.
Oh wait,
It's like-
since it's in his sun form, you could probably go for Weather Ball.
If you go to OnlyFans,
Uh-oh.
Was that a crit? Was that a crit? Was that a crit? No, it wasn't a crit. It just got its ass ate.
stab. That's stab, boy.
Oh shit! You could be able to one-shot this with Weather Ball.
Weather ball!
Grab his Weather Balls!
Unless Castform dies to Blizzard, then go to Metagross.
Yeah. It's not Gen 1.
Castform did not die
Fire
to Blizzard.
resist ice. It doesn't get frozen.
Nah. Alright, Blue's got what? Fucking 2 Pokemon left? Whismer! Fucking Whismer!
Whisper!
Yes! Just throw it! Just throw it! Give Justin the W. That's all we ask.
Would you fuck a Whismer?
That too is what I ask. Not that I fuck a Whismer, But that the Whismer give me the W.
Wait, is it still sunny?
Yes.
No,
No,
it's a
it's
sandstorm
from
now.
It got switched to sandstorm.
Yep.
No, set up
Goodbye,
sunny day.
Whismer.
Does oh no, Venusaur has Sandstream and it's the random ability.
Persian?
Oh.
That crypto. Let's go. Final mon.
What is it? Let's see.
Persian.
Persian. The
Wow.
Prince of Persia. Send out Mulligan.
Prince
Your
of
ace
Persia.
versus his ace.
Finish this shit.
It started with a wall rain
No.
and it's going to end with a wall rain.
His ace was Golem, which just clicked
Oh.
explosion.
God damn. God damn fucking fake out.
Damn, you just got faked out,
Just-
homie.
This person just fucking walked up to you and slapped you in the face. He just Will Smithed you.
And Mulligan was like, Persian just slapped the shit out of me.
This is the greatest night in YouTube history.
Nothing
Yo,
is
this
great
Persian-
about any of this.
Is Persian pissing you all?
Slash will be a problem if this shit continues. Alright. The last type of potion has been used. Slash did not crit. Good.
Goddamn fucking swagger!
Oh, you know what would be a good idea?
Oh no! Oh god, no!
Wait,
Why?
I just had a genius idea.
I
go
fucking
into,
hate Swagger.
Go
I
into
think I'm
Venus.
pretty sure I lost a mon in Radical Red due to Swagger.
Wait,
But like,
I had
this
a
is
genius
like
idea.
a fresh wound for me.
What if you keep bringing out fucking what's it called, Venusaur, then swapping to Metagross? Because like steel types aren't affected by sandstorm damage, right?
I think so.
You can just slowly chip it down while beating its ass.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Persian's not doing that much damage to Walrein either. Yeah.
It would be nice to keep
But I
the
think
sandstorm.
he got one more turn.
Oh
Yeah, I
wait,
think he
this
got.
is no wait. This was the day of infinite weather, right?
I think that was just Gen 5.
Oh.
But yeah, as long as you don't snapped out of confusion. Are we done?
I've
Are we
won!
done? It's over?
We have won! We are the winners! We have won!
Oh my god, it's over!
I like to
Hallelujah.
imagine Walrein let out a mighty roar as it served.
Alright, that's another 2 drinks
it's like-
as
It's like Jade
punishment.
animations.
Another 2 punishment drinks.
Yeah, because Lugia.
You should ferment your own piss as a pun. Let me not make that joke again.
Yeah, make it to his
Yeah,
face-
fuck you,
make
you're
it to
dumb
his
and
face next
stupid.
time.
Can piss even ferment?
I don't know.
The piss turned into a powder.
No.
Doesn't piss just like caramelize and
Shut
rot?
up in there. Oh, I'm trying to remember a line from Mario Crossover.
Alright, so who died again?
Lugia.
And Gengar.
Lugia and Gengar.
Gengar.
Thank you.
Gengar.
So you just have 2 corpses registered in the Hall of Fame. Imagine that.
Well, one of them was already a ghost, so.
So what happens to a dead ghost?
It's an even deader ghost.
Oh no.
It becomes double ghost type.
Even stronger.
Its poison type is replaced with ghost type again, and it becomes 4 times weak to bug.
No, it just becomes Mega Gengar and breaks fucking Pokemon. Breaks competitive battling because of fucking Shadow Tag.
Ooh.
Okay, Lugia died. And then who else was it?
Gengar.
Gengar?
I've always wanted to do an egg lock, but like I never know what to do?
I don't know if there's like a program that lets you insert random eggs. Yeah.
I know, like there's a YouTuber I used to watch who like turned out to be a pedo, but he had his fans send in eggs for an egg lock.
King Nappy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
I know that because I didn't send him any eggs, but I watched old videos of his where he was sent eggs.
He got a Paul the Bidoof, a level 100 Bidoof and an egg named Paul, and it had Fly, Roar of Time, Spatial Rend, and Judgment.
Aw, poor Gary. I don't give a fuck about Gary. Fuck Gary.
Or
No, this was a legendary run. We faced so much adversity, and we won. We lost 2 wall raids, but another one does. We always had another wall raid.
yeah, and we lost a Rayquaza and a Lugia and like just about goddamn everything.
No one cares about those though. They aren't wall raid.
Whatever.
For real. They're not a wall ring. Get them out of here.
Pokemon Wall Rain Edition. Every Pokemon is Wall Rain.
For real.
It's just recolors of Wall Rain for the different types.
Wall Rain is love. Wall Rain is life.
Make like Wall Rain the next Sonic, where there's a million OCs. Don't steal.
Wall Rain sweep. Hashtag Wall Rain sweep. Get that shit trending on Twitter.
Bro, this dude's run animation looks so. Oh, that's a talisman. This dude's run animation looks so goofy.
This is Red running up to Mount Silver, where he just sits in the cold all day. This is Red running away from Kanto as fast as humanly possible to get away from all the assholes that have been killing all his Pokemon.
I like how the credits are just randomly cut off
This
by
is
the
literally
starters.
a visual representation of Justin trying to escape this ROM.
Yeah, no, I agree with you completely. I've been
That's
watching
everyone
it,
running to
and
get wall ring.
that is what it has been.
Yeah. And
That's
he's just
everyone
like,
running to get
why
a
the
wall ring.
fuck did I have Nincada
Pokemon
and Beautifly on my team? What is it with blue and shitty bug types? Like, come on, man. Fuck.
Hey, dog.
Get something better.
He needs to replace his dead Raticate with something equally worthless.
And that's true. The end. It's over.
Like wasn't, in my opinion, the best Pokemon on his
Okay,
team was
so
probably,
the Lugia and Gengar died, right?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go and
Put him in the
No.
fly to Cerulean.
Are you
Oh,
gonna-
are we getting Mewtwo?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what our Mewtwo encounter is.
I swear if it's something stupid.
It better be something stupid.
Imagine if it's a level 70 fucking
Imagine if it's another Walrein.
a level 70 wall rain.
Probably.
If it's wall rain, this truly is the best.
You finally
thing.
top 50 species. I'm doing on my A to B speed share. Be sure to go get it. Hey,
I
that would have
don't
been
want
great earlier, asshole.
I don't want your AIDS. Can I say, even though Gen 6 EXP share is super OP, I love it. Wait, we still have leftover Master Balls, right?
I don't know. Probably. I'll need to check.
Just take
If
our
we
own
do-
Mewtwo and make it an EXP bitch. Or an HM bitch. God,
Hey,
every time I look in that death box, I want to cringe.
We lost the GOAT Delibird.
Delibird.
Not the Delibird. His move has a 1 in 8 chance to heal the Pokemon, the enemy.
Celebi and Tentacool are gonna be the dream team right here.
sell the bees nuts.
We don't have Master Balls. Perfect.
But do we have a sleeper?
That is the question. I know you need Surf.
Wait, were Dusk Falls in this gen or no?
I don't know. Growth.
Cause like, if there's Dusk Balls, that'll be the go for catching. In Gen 3, they were very OP in Gen 3.
I don't know if they're in Gen 3. I think they were in Gen. I think they were starting in Gen 4. That's a cool.
Would you fuck a tentacle?
No.
Good. We're not girls in hentai. We wouldn't fuck that shit.
Tentacruel, however.
For the fucking Switch.
Tentacruel is handsome Squidward.
How would that work?
He also got banned because his episode was close to 9/11 apparently.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And they have motion control.
Oh.
Okay, is there a reason why I can't go into the fucking Pokemon League?
You'd have to
Pokemon?
join the big Pokemon League, and you would have to have made a great achievement. What great achievement?
What great achievement?
What? Hang on, we're googling this shit. This is dumb. This is fucking stupid. What? You kidding me? How to catch Mewtwo. Top left. Blah 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 blah. I'm on WikiHow for this. Oh god. Obtain. Oh, you have to go get the. You have to go back to Pallet Town and get the national dex from Oak. What? What the fuck is all this shit? Okay, this is not from Mewtwo. Is it? Is it just beating? Do you have to do Sevi Islands? Is that it? What the fuck is all this shit? Yeah, I think you have to go back to Pallet Town and get the national dex from Oak.
Yeah, go to Pallet Town, you little bitch. Yeah.
Love.
Okay, on Pokemon Database, Step 1, beat the Elite Four. You did that. Step 2, obtain the National Dex. I don't know why, but fuck it. Step 3, find and fix the network machine by finding the Ruby and Sapphire stones. You must search through Islands 1 and 6 in order to find the Ruby and Sapphire. Once you have it all, return to Island 1.
Why do they
Yeah,
make it so convoluted?
I don't know if you have those already. Probably not. Just take Lugia's corpse out of the box. Fuck it.
Oh wait, I just realized something. We have randomized items.
Tentacle's dead now. We executed him.
We have randomized items, so we might not even be able to,
I don't think it changes the Ruby/Sapphire stones. Whatever the fuck this is, I don't remember them adding all this nonsense to Fire Red and Leaf Green.
in my opinion, the Sevi Islands are the most retarded edition ever.
I guess we already have the National Dex.
Where even are the Sevi Islands? I never do that side quest.
Fuck Mewtwo.
But we have to get it, because Mewtwo...
We are not.
Actually, no, we don't. No, we don't. No, I'm not doing that.
This again.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm
this.
not. No, I've completed it. And if they don't let me go to the Sevi...
We're not playing this anymore!
No, we're not doing this Sevi Island bullshit. Fuck that goddamn shit.
Okay,
This
I
game has
don't...
caused us too much emotional damage. We're not doing it.
Emotional damage?